Hey boys and gals on YouTube, it is I, Nick Sikora. Today I'm making this video. It's about Starfield, my thoughts and process after 50 hours of the game. So let's get right into it. But yeah, no, before I said the game was trash and everything, I retake everything there is. If you want to fix, it's simple. Just put it on your SSD if you have one. It's really simple. Just it's your C drive if you have one most of the time, which is kind of sad to say because the C drive almost never have space unless it's just me. But yeah, no. So anyway, so after 50 hours, I can safely say the game is good. It definitely is. Yes, there has been some ups and downs, aka the FPS been dropping, but you just put it at ultra. And for those who, and even I put it at ultra because I feel like it's the best. If I have that level of gaming, I mean the level of graphic. I mean, I like the way the game at ultra. I mean, it's smooth to me. So, but not everyone can run it at ultra. So, for those who can't run it at ultra, just watch a guide. I'll put play. You can look up plenty of guides on how to just run it with just for strictly for FPS, bro. There's so many guides out there, you guys. And if you truly are looking for a video on how the fuck um do you actually put it on the SSD? Because a lot of people don't know how, which that was myself included until I realized how it was. You just tell me and I'll make a video for you guys. Because I mean I'm that generous, you know. I'm kidding. No, if y'all really want a tutorial, I'll just show it to you, dude. For real, it's very simple. It's a simple way, and I'll show it to you guys because I mean everyone deserves to play this game. I feel like it's a great game, but a game that I think was overhyped, in my opinion. I'll explain why. So, yes, the game is good, but after 50 hours, that's where it's like, you know. Now maybe I just didn't explore everything, and I didn't. Just so you guys know, I didn't. Mostly what I did, it was one. I was mainly focused on the UC, the United Colonies faction, and the Free Star. And I want to clarify one thing. This is gonna be the section of faction. I'll try to do my not. I'll try not to be lazy and edit the video as much as I can, and put some timestamp. So let's first start with this. Yes. So the factions, are they great? As far as I'm concerned, yes, very very great. The level of design, level of length. I mean, I was kind of mad for the Freestar Rangers. First off, the reason number one being it was not long, and I felt maybe I did. It's just that I rushed. But Jesus, I I rushed like UC, and by the way, when I say rushed, I mean like I don't mean like I rushed the whole story, went running like a fucking bastard. No, no, I took my time, but I kind of rushed through some scenes. And I still felt like, dude, god damn, that story is good. Like, and I stopped and enjoyed the story and everything. Freestar, on the other hand, Freestar Collective, in case you those who need the whole name. Um, so no, actually, you know what? Let's start with the UC. UC's campaign was fucking awesome. Like, you get to be a vanguard, and then you somehow, because of it, I don't want to. So, spoiler alert for those who are there. Just saying, spoiler alert. I'll put a time skip for this, so you guys can skip the spoiler. But so yeah, again, spoiler alert. So basically, the UC United, for those who want to get spoilers, well, the United Colonies storyline is basically you're supposed to be a soldier, right? A normal soldier, vanguard. You're a vanguard. Come up to help this planet, right? And as it turns out, it's an old enemy from the Colony War, aka the Terramorph, that comes back somehow. And um, turns out someone is releasing them. And it was really good the way they interpreted the storyline. I feel like it was such a great feature. No, seriously, I'm not even joking when I say this. Um, the other time that he said it was trash is because it wasn't working. So I said, it's trash! Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Pretty much like a crybaby. And I absolutely apologize for that. It was dumb of my part. And I also have some good news for the doctor. I'm sorry, but that's for another video. Well, no, not another video. I'm not gonna talking about this on the video. I'll talk about it on the stream. So come to the stream if you want to know. So yeah. Anyway, so the UC were very very great, and at one point they're like, okay, so we have to rush your like because well, first off, you're the one who's contributing the most to this fight. So, well, yeah, you're made. So basically, at the end of the fucking questline, you become like the citizen number one, I think, which is the highest rank in the fucking UC, which is very crazy because you even get a fucking cool armor, dude, which is fucking massive. I just upgraded it, and bro, I didn't take the legendary one because I feel like the original is way more better than the and way more cooler also than the legendary one. The legendary is basically infernal, so it's against any kind of creature, but like that's the thing, I find it useless. It's good, but only against Terramorph. That's a problem, or any creature, but mostly Terramorph, which is kind of like, yeah, okay. But like, you know, so because of that I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick to the original one. Because I'm a basic motherfucker. I don't care if it's legendary or not. If I can make it legendary, I'll definitely be legendary, but you can't. So, in this case. So, I didn't. I took the original one and I gave it to Sarah Morgan, which is my lover, and the one I romanced in this one playthrough. Because I think, of all the romance that I've done, I think Sarah was the most adorable, but we'll talk about romance later on. So, and then I was like, after finishing the quest line, I was like, alright, so let's go join the Freestar. And as I joined him, man, I felt the nostalgia of the NCR. When I played, oh, and we might play NCR tomorrow, New Vegas tomorrow. I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know, but there's a high chance that's what we're gonna do for those. So Saturday, you know, just be on the lookout because I'm posting this video right after. Well, later on, whatever. So yeah, no, it was really a nostalgia. The Freestar were really a nostalgic feeling of the NCR, which, if you guys do not know, I'm a big fan of the Brotherhood of Steel, but the second faction that I think is so good, like I have big admiration for, and I do not care if they're good or bad. Well, they morally, they're trying to bring back the old world, but the way they're doing it is kind of, it's hard to say if they're good or bad. So, but I don't care, honestly. I mean, salute. So yeah, I mean, it's a fucking game. They're trying to bring back the world to what it used to be, which is basically politics and all that shit, and you know, a way of life, you know, normal way of life, which is very commendable. But I mean, the corruption comes with it. Hence the reason they have a president. Hence the reason why everyone hates them, because they think, oh well, they're this and that, but really the NCR, they're just trying their best, you know, as everyone. Anyway, so, and the Freestar, well, unlike them, they have the style of the NCR, but they don't have the ways of the NCR. Obviously, I mean, it's Starfield, not in Fallout New Vegas. So, but still, I like the style very much. I mean, the coats, what I did find weird is that you can't buy a coat from the, like a guard uniform, or any shit type of shit, which I found very annoying because they're the best in my opinion. Like the cowboy feeling. I mean, for the cowboy feeling, I like the hat. Some of the hats, the cowboy hat is absolutely insane, dude. You wanna know what I put? What I have as an armor? I have like literally a UC armor with a fucking cowboy hat on my ass. Literally, dude. And I'm rocking that style, dude. He just when I walk around when I don't have my space helmet, it's like literally a cowboy hat on top. And I'm like, howdy, partner. I'm here to help your fellow Americans or whatever, you know. You Texans say. No offense, by the way. Okay. It's just I still like the cowboy vibes, and always did. I mean, I don't like the music, but I like the style. That's for sure. Why I don't like the music is it's better if I don't tell you. It's very stupid. But anyway, so yeah, no, the the freestar style is very. I love it. I really do love it. I truly do. What I don't like though is, man, that has to be the shortest story I've ever seen. If I've ever seen one, literally, like the UC was way better in so many ways. I like the freestar. But unlike, you know, like let's say the UC, which basically, in case you guys don't know, the United Colonies are basically Navy SEALs, but in space. Well, they're based off of the real navies, apparently. So, hence the reason. And just so you guys know, I've always wanted to join the real navies. Well, I mean, I found it that their motto is so cool. It's a hard fucking shit. If you guys don't know, the Navy SEALs are fucking hard to go. But since I live in Canada, I can't join the navies. I mean, I could, but it's such a fucking long process, and I don't want to go through it. And besides, I'm 22, and I feel like it's too late for me. I mean, I would still go or try to, but it's in the United States, so I don't want to. So yeah, and hence the reason why I joined the United Colonies already, because I like the navies. It's they feel so cool, and the style is so great. Everything, the UC Corps, and everything. And so I was like, oh cool. So the Cowboys are gonna be the same? No, the Cowboys aren't the same, dude. It feels like, I don't know how to say this. It feels like it was rushed. It truly was. Because when I see the Freestar Rangers, I see potential to be something better, which I hope they do add some other things, because the Freestars are such a great company, dude. I would see way more quests, because when I say the quest was short, I mean it. It was like really short, and I didn't even try to rush it. I was like, okay, you know what, fuck it. I'll go smoothly, and I did smoothly, and still I finished the damn thing super easily. And you know how many mini ranks there is? One. Deputy and Ranger. And that's it. That's it. Which is like, what? Are you kidding? And I was kind of bummed out, because I was like, dude, and you guys know how much I love the NCR as much as the Brotherhood of Steel. It's like, those two combined together, I'm like, if I could make peace with those two, I would. So imagine the UC and Freestar, just so you know, they are allies now. So I was like, oh hells yes, I'm gonna join both of them, bro. And at one point, I did one mission, and I could use both sides, you know. I could use both both military background, you know, and that was fucking cool. But it's still sad to see that, like, it's just a small, and I kind of found it really annoying that it just gave you that. I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, like, the UC gave us way more rewards. First off, they gave me way more rewards, way more outfit, and way more fun in this quest line. And I'm not even saying this lightly. While the Freestar, what they gave me is basically, well, I mean, the cowboy feeling, and that's about it. It's like, like I said, it felt like it was a rushed quest line. Because trust me, I saw so many things you could have done with this. Like let's say, I don't know, like the freestar are like, so yeah, basically, oh no, there's this like a sort of weapon we had that some people took advantage of, and like tried to build, and now they're trying to remake an army and everything. But no, the story was basically, spoiler alert again, um, basically it was the first Rangers that wanted to break the alliance with the UC. That's it. And that motherfucker was engaged by the most dumbest character there ever was. And guess who it was? The leader of Hope Tech. Who could have guessed? I mean, no, but like seriously, dude. Like, bro. And he's a fat ass. Literally, I'm not even joking when I say this. I don't mean to be fat phobic. I'm not even fat phobic when I say this. Just so you guys know, I'm not at all. I respect every people. But literally, it's literally a fat ass dude. The guy that leads Hope Tech is literally a fat ass. They made him look like an asshole. Like, he looks like, he's like, oh, I'm just so happy. And then 2 seconds later, he's gonna backstab you because I guess that's how they see people, fat people like that. So I'm like, dude, what? Just, what? It made no sense to me. So I was like, dude, like, you could have seen that the guy was probably the only one that would have done this. You could have smelled it, like, a mile away, dude. There was this guy that was like leading everyone. Like the minute I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, it's that guy. Turns out it was. So yeah, kind of disappointed with the freestar, the way it ended, but so far so good. I mean, as for the quest line, the main quest line, I didn't do it because I thought it was boring. Simple. Will I do it? Maybe, I don't know. I'm looking on it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know. It's not that I'm scared to do. It's just and even at Neon, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go free Neon, And the quest line were so dull. I feel like, well, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but they're too short. They're really too short. Like there's no like. I feel like they could have done better with the game. Like, let's say, because apparently the mayor of, which is Bayou, apparently that's his name, Bayou, some shit. Like, they could have made a quest line to liberate the city, and elect a new leader. I thought that was what was gonna happen. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for that quest to happen. Nope, there's no quest. It's just they're bound to be led by a fucking jackass who's gonna steal their money. I mean, it's Neon, is what the people say. Like, that makes sense, and none of you are. It's like, what? So I'm kind of disappointed on that part too. Like, Neon is such a beautiful cyberpunkish city, so I was kind of disappointed for that too, that they didn't actually, try to make something more, I guess. I don't know. I just find it very sad that they didn't even try for that one. Maybe there is a quest, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, the game is, so far the only 2 quests I found very interesting were really the UC and the freestar. And would I redo the freestar even if it was short? Oh, most definitely, because of the vibe it gave. I would redo it, but let's say way more smoothly and slowly, obviously. But no, seriously, I think those are the 2 best quest line ever, in my opinion. I would redo them all over again. I haven't tried Ryujin, but apparently it's supposed to be very good, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make another video just for you guys. But as far as I'm concerned, that game is pretty good. It's just it has flaws, in my opinion. I feel like there's some quests that could be added to the game where, like, you know, it's still a great game. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good either. So, you know, I'm saying it's mid. So on a scale though, I would as unfortunate as I love, and it's for Bethesda, so I'll rank all my, so on a rank out of 10, let's get started with Fallout 3, 10 out of 10, Fallout New Vegas, 10 out of 10, even better, 20 out of 10, Fallout 4, 7, even 8, 7 to 8 out of 10. The reason is simple, it's, you know, it was good, but yeah. I wouldn't do the story twice, you know. Just so you guys know, I did it like more than 50 times, just so you know. So imagine, I'm not even joking when I say this. So yeah, I did it way too much. Fallout 76, at the beginning, 0 out of 10. Now, you're gonna be surprised by my terms, but I think 9 out of 10. 9 out. Well, actually, yeah, no, 9 out of 10. Fallout 4 with mods, though, definitely the same rating, 9 out of 10. Fallout in general is 7. Fallout 4, I mean, with no mods, absolutely no mods at 7, but with mods it's 9. Same goes for Star 76. It's a 9 out of 10 for the way the game is. I feel like the game is really good. And now for the biggest, Skyrim. Well, obviously it's like 100 out of 10. It's like literally one of my favorite. This one, New Vegas, if you didn't know, of course. And finally, Starfield. I give it finally, as unfortunate as it is, a 7 out of 10. 7 meaning it's good, but it could be improved on. 7 out of 10. The reason being, I love just so you know, the faction quests are fucking great. They are absolutely amazing. You should do it. What I'm basically saying is, I feel the exploration is fun, but dull from time to time. Like, I wouldn't go into in Starfield just for the exploration. Yeah. Don't expect, like, cause I mean you're limited to some aspect. Although yeah, I don't care about a wall, you know, where they limit you to some places. I mean, you'd be walking for like miles, for hours, real hours. I mean, so honestly, it's a good thing they had the lemon meat. It's the fact that, like, I don't know, the questing made the reason. The rest is all good. If it weren't for the fact that there wasn't, maybe it's just me, but okay, you know what? I'll be fair. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Honestly, it's a good rating. I mean, yeah, 8 out of 10 for real. For being good, but you know, it's still good. I mean, listen, it would be a 9 out of 10 if there was a better questline for the Freestar, and if there was better questing for Neon and Sidonia and all that shit. Because even on Sidonia, I feel like it's dull, like the questing. I've done pretty much all of them, and I'm like, ugh. You know. So I feel like it's the same, like, boring stuff. I mean, it's not that it's that boring, but I mean, like, I don't know, dude. It feels from time to time not repetitive, but like, okay, can we like move on? You know, with that kind of, like, it's just plain old boring sometimes. Because like you try to get into it, and I did, but sometimes it was just like, yeah, let's skip to another mission instead, and I literally did that. And then I went to start the Freestar, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, fine, finally. Jeez. And I saw some actions here and there. But yeah, no, so those are my thoughts on the um well, on Starfield, of course. Hopefully you guys are gonna love it. You're gonna like my review. That's my full review, okay? It might come to changes very soon, you know. But that for now, that is my review, my honest review of the game. It's good, but I definitely believe if they made DLCs, it would definitely be better. Hopefully, hoping that the DLCs are way better. Um, I'm definitely sure they're gonna make one. Hopefully. I mean, Starfield does deserve the well-earned, but what I don't like is the fact that they hyped it up. And it was like literally, I think, 6, 7 years in the making, so I was kind of like, I don't know. You don't do that. And the reason I'm saying that is they started working on it as soon as Fallout 4 came out. So that's why I'm saying it's 6, 7 years. And I think that's 8 actually. So it's been 8 years since they worked on it. They've been working 8 years on it and it still has flaws. So it's kind of sad, honestly. But anyways, so with that said, I'm Nixie and I hope you like this review and I will be uploading it tonight. Well, I put some timestamp. I'll try my very best. But yeah, that's it. I'm Nixie and please come watch my Twitch, for real. That's all I'm asking. That would be very most helpful if you did. And with that said, I'm Nixie and I will see you in the next video. Peace!